Hi guys, welcome to eerified. This is where the place we talk about everything supernatural. And today we have a very special guest. His name is Nash. Hello, Nash.
Hi.
Okay, Nash. What about you introduce yourself? Because one of the reasons I have Nash here today because mainly for his occupation. Do you want to talk a bit about your occupation to the viewers?
Sure. Okay, so I'm doing transport on my own, and I'm one of a company owner. I'm doing a cosmetic and a hair treatment based product also, but my main business is transportation.
So this is a powerful
It's
man
my
here.
simple. It's a simple intro about me.
A lot of things going on in his life. Okay. Anyway, when you talk about like transportation, I would assume. Okay, this is just my basic understanding. I would assume it to be the huge lorries. On the highway, bringing a lot of stuff. Go maybe probably from north to east, north to south, south to north, or east to west, something like that. Is that how it?
Okay, I'm based in KL,
Okay.
and most of my destination will be on northern side.
Okay.
For example, like Perak, Kedah, and I'll do cross border also from Malaysia to Thailand.
Wow. Wait, so you have your passport always with you? Like
Yeah,
technically?
I already take 2 passport now
Oh.
because my previous one already got fully chopped.
Wow. Okay. That's how frequent you actually
Yes,
is driving.
I will go to Thailand like 3 times a week.
3 times a week. Some people, some people like me. Some people like me have never even been to Hat Yai before. I'm pretty sure you've been to. Like,
I've been
area.
to Danok, Hanyai, and Phuket.
You can drive to Phuket.
Yeah, you can take to transport from their side. You can take either train or you can use the van from their side.
I didn't know.
You can look up for the travel agency over there.
I see.
But the safest method of transportation is flight.
It's flight lah. Because I always my geography is very bad, so I didn't know that we can actually go to Phuket through land transportation.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that's just a interesting FYI for you guys and for me also. Okay. At the same time, I want to know, right? So when you say transportation, you drive from towards the north. So technically, each drive will be at least 2 to 3 hours, right?
Yeah.
2 to 3 hours. So.
But
okay.
mine is almost will take like 8 to 10 hours.
Because back and forth, is it?
No, it's like the single journey will take around like 8 hours, including the pit stop also lah.
So you rest and then
Yeah.
the total everything.
Total everything costs.
Okay. Anyways, since you are here, right? It is impossible that you are here and didn't bring us any horror stories, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I got bring you guys a lot of. It's not a lot. I got like which like I have experienced myself. I got bring 3 stories to you guys.
3 stories. Okay, so yes, like I say, I'm doing a section right now where I will invite people from different industries because we are not you guys, we don't. Okay, I hope I don't experience anything supernatural also, but at the same time, we are not you guys. We rarely hear or even experience anything that's supernatural because these things only you guys can experience it because you guys are in the industry. So like I said, if you guys have any friends who are like working in specific industries and who are interested to come and share their horror experiences, if any, please feel free to contact us at eerified or my personal IG, jamjien, to share your friends. And also, if you have any friends who are interested, probably in the future, he or she might be here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, should we get started?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll give it to you. The first story.
Okay, the first story is not related to my current work.
Okay.
This story was started, I think like during the COVID 2021.
Okay.
So that time I was working in a government agency, and during COVID they recruited some of the staff from government agency to assist the hospital members, and I got the position to work in a mortuary.
Oh, mortuary.
Mortuary.
Okay.
Because during that time,
that's gonna get interesting.
those who passed away due to the COVID, they will separate the body and put like in a container based what they call that in a freezer. They customize the container into a freezer shape. So they just separate the body and put it there. And the main purpose that they took us to work was they wanted to know as like they want any confusion what they call that for the ritual based on their what they call it, disease religion lah.
Oh, so you mean that actually they will arrange the disease based on their religion?
Yes.
So technically, like Hindu drivers will be escorting the Hindu disease, then the Chinese one will.
Yes, the Buddhist and the Islam people will be guiding the Islamic rituals.
Ah, interesting facts. Okay.
So when I was working in mortuary, so some of the family members will inform the first thing is we will inform the family members. They say actually we already done the post-mortem, so you can come and collect your family members body by today or what the time that we set to them. So they will arrange all the vans and whatever, so they will come to collect the body. But some of is like a kind of belief. Some of the family members, they will like to make a clean shave before the cremation. What it's like we have like two beliefs. Some of them will like bury the body, some of them will like cremate the body.
Okay, so it's specifically for Hindu, right?
Yes,
okay,
Hindu.
Understand. Got it.
So as for some family members, they have the belief that when they send off the body, they will like just wanted to make the body looks very clean and tidy. So they will like ask us for some volunteer help. Can you please help to shave my father's face, and can you put to help the clothes or whatever. So
you will do it?
Yeah, because during that time, COVID time, family members are not allowed to touch the body because the hospital authorities was afraid the COVID will get infected to the family members also. So only the hospital staff, including us, will be doing all the formalities. So when I think it was my third day of working, so I was like preparing the bodies and to be hand over to the family member. So I was like wiping his face and everything. I was like putting on the clothes and I think it was like 1 a.m. in the midnight. So the body just started to smile, not showing his teeth. So you imagine I'm just standing there alone. I'm just alone only, okay. So I'm just preparing the body to be handed over to the family member, and then he was like, what they call it is like grinning smile, not even showing his teeth. The face I can see his face reaction changes.
No way.
So I just settle up everything as fast as I can. I close the coffin box. And then
okay, continue.
And then I just take 2 days off. I never went to work for the next 2 days.
How do you react when you saw the disease actually suddenly smile like?
I was like shocked. I said, "Oh, wait, this one, why this guy like smiling at me?" And I was like checking his heartbeat, whether this guy is still alive or what.
You still go and touch.
I was like, maybe these guys wrongly put the patient or what.
Okay. I know
because you know the guy's face already look very dull. You know, it's like very pale.
Okay.
What they call that pucat, without any like blood flow or whatever. And suddenly when we are like clearing all the body and whatever, you are putting up the stuff, like we are putting the ice cube and everything. He started to smile.
Like how did he like suddenly goes from not smiling to suddenly like smile or like?
It's like a broad smile, but it's not showing his teeth. I can see like only his lips are moving.
Okay. If you are any science student or scientist here, please tell me, is it possible that sometimes when they say a person passed away, it's their brain who passed away, but their other organs are still alive.
Some people call that as muscle memory.
Yeah, muscle reflex or something.
But I'm not sure because that person already dead for 2 days already. We kept him inside the freezer for 2 days.
Okay, maybe it's not. Okay, I guess it's not very possible that if it's been 2 days already, right? Oh, okay.
So even it's like a few hours, maybe I can just like consider it's like a muscle memory or whatever. It's like a science terms or what. But I was thinking this fella already dead 2 days. And how can he smile?
Was he an old person?
Yeah, I think it was like in his 60s. He was a whole man.
Before you do, were you even trained in the first place to clean all this disease before you were appointed this job?
No, that was my first job during the COVID.
But they didn't give you guys any like training on how to clean them and all?
Yeah, they just gave us like basic training.
Basic training.
How to use the medicines to wipe the bodies from germ infection or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because during COVID, some of the disease they already passed away in the house and no one knowing. So the body was like, sometimes we receive the body which is in a rotten condition also. So they teach us how to manage that kind of body also.
But that specific disease, he was fine. Like,
Yeah, he was fine.
Okay.
He passed away in hospital.
I see. Okay, then do you guys perform any rituals or like any prayers before you start cleaning the body?
As for myself, I'm just like praying inside my. Just say, oh God, I just don't want to have any trouble working here.
Okay, wow,
So
but
we don't have like specific rituals before working here, before working in the mortuary. We just like whisper in our, what they call it, whisper lah.
yeah. But you pray inside your heart, lah,
Yes.
basically. Okay. Then for Chinese, right, we always have this saying: if let's say you encounter the spirits or like ghosts, usually you will get sick for like a long time, or maybe like a few days or 1 to 1 week, and bad sick, like bad like fever and all. Do you experience any of that? Were you like sick after that?
No, I only take 2 days leave only after that.
Just that one is just
I
for
just
your mental lah.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't get up from the shock, so I just closed the coffin and then I inform my HOD. I tell, boss, the body is ready to be handed over, but I'm taking 2 days leave.
Do you tell the boss what happened?
No, I never told him.
But I'm assuming he understands, right? Because he didn't
Yeah,
even
because
stop
he
you.
was a senior, so maybe
Yeah.
he can catch up what was happening there.
Then how do you go back to your job and be able to
No, I
continue
was
doing
like
it?
talking to some of my colleagues and then I
Okay.
told them what happened and say, it's okay, chill.
So is this something that
Because my kind of attitude is like, I like to have some challenging environment.
this is not it's not any type of challenging environment?
So I just like consider it's like a easy go lah.
Okay.
So the thing already happened. The fella also dead already. I was assuming like that fella don't even wake up from the graveyard. He won't come and disturb me. It's okay. Like he smiled already means it's okay with me lah.
Yeah, probably maybe he's like
Maybe he was like very comfortable with me lah.
yeah, that's why he's smiling like thank you for cleaning me or something like that. But your seniors never like say that in the past they have experienced something similar or something.
No, actually in the mortuary we are not allowed. The first rule is we are not allowed to talk bad about the deceased person.
Okay.
It's like I'm not very sure whether it's a SOP or it's a kind of belief, but we are never allowed to talk bad about deceased person. We have to like work very silent.
Oh wow, I cannot. I couldn't imagine 2 days later. I mean, I feel like even 1 year, if I experience this, right, 1 year will not cure my trauma.
After the experience, I still stayed there for around 4 months.
Yeah, how? Like you only took 2 days of leave, and you're only one person in the room with the disease. They don't have anyone else to accompany you guys.
No, because we were working in a rotation.
Oh my god.
So
some more is like
each
COVID time.
each rotation we will have a senior doctor, one surgeon for the post-mortem, and we will have 2 attendants. So it was myself and another guy. So he was preparing another body for handover.
So that was your only experience in the morgue.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad there's none.
So
There's none after that.
So after that, when I just started my logistic business,
Okay.
my first experience,
Okay, so this is the second story already, is it? Okay, go.
I sent back a hantu, the ghost, to balik kampung, from Taiping to Kedah.
Send ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Balik kampung.
Okay, before we start this story, I just want to ask you, because I also always hear that, especially as transport.
Yeah, transport.
Transport guy. How do I call your job is?
Was it a truck driver?
The truck driver. Okay, technically, if you're a truck driver and you're gonna drive very long journey, right? We will always have some rituals of our own. For the Chinese, like we always I heard that we have to pray and then you have to like put some offerings in the car. Like some food, or for the Taoism or the Buddhist kind, they will have like the cholok, they put at the car. If let's say anything happens, if they feel something is not right, they will halfway through they have to come down and then they have to burn the cholok, just to like pray for a smooth journey lah. So, do you have any this kind of rituals before?
No, we don't have any specific ritual for long drive or journey. because we Hindus, we normally do prayers in the morning and the evening only. And as for myself, my journey will only happen. I will like start to drive after 7 in the night. So we will run in the midnight only.
Okay.
So it's like simple thing. We will just pray in the heart. We will say, "Dear God, I'm just going for a job. I just don't want to have any trouble or whatever, and just keep my journey safe."
So you do the prayer every time before you start your long journey?
Yes.
Is there a reason why you guys do not do the journey during daytime and only nighttime?
No, actually, this one is normally due to the vendor's request, because some of the loading bay they will open in morning only. So due to our long travel hours, so if let's say if I started to load the things in the morning,
Okay.
I will only reach the drop-off place in the evening, so the loading bay will be closed, so we cannot drop off the thing. So the vendor's request is they wanted to have the travel in the night and the unloading in the morning daytime. So it's like a win-win situation for the vendors and the truck drivers also.
I see. Okay, so you said that you bawa hantu from Taipei to Kedah, a free Grab ride. So how did this happen? How did she get a free ride?
Okay,
from you?
normally for my journey, if let's say if I'm driving to Penang or Kedah, I will stop at Tapa for a while. It's like I have to give my lorry a rest and a rest for myself also. So when I was stopping my truck and I was having a short nap, I heard someone knocking my window.
Okay.
But it's still not late night. I think it was like 11 something. 11 is like almost midnight already. And then I saw a lady. She was holding a baby. She was like, say, "Abang, my car is broken down. So I already send my car to towing, but I don't have a transport." And then I got asked her, "Okay, where are you heading? Maybe I can help you. I can look up for any lorries or any car that you can tumpak with them." It's like we Malaysian,
Very kind.
very kind. We went to the ghost also.
Wait, okay. When you see her, can you immediately identify her as not human?
No, she was perfect as a human.
How does she look like?
She was wearing a baju kurung.
And then, like,
And she was holding a baby, but I can't see the baby's face very clearly. She was like, the baby's face was
facing her.
Facing her.
Okay. Alright, so what happened? You said that you're trying to help her, and
and then we like have a small talk around like 10 to 15 minutes, and then finally I myself offered her. I say, "Akka, I'm going to Kedah. It's okay, I can drop you wherever you want." And then she was like, "Yes." And even at that moment, I couldn't figure out how can a lady, she can trust a stranger and come. And then I was like, it's okay lah, I'm being kind to her. Maybe she also don't have any bad intention. But at the same time, I was worried lah. Maybe this one is like, sometimes people they have a lot of tactic to
scam you.
to scam us. But I was like, it's okay lah. Whatever want to happen, just happen. So once I
very positive guy. Okay, continue.
So it was a 3 hours journey from Tapa to Kedah, and then she asked me to drop off her at nearby Kulim. It was like my unloading place also, because my unloading place was at Kulim High Tech.
Okay.
So the place that she requested was like 1 kilometer away from my place only, and then I said, "Okay, Ka, I can drop you there." And then during the journey, she was like very quiet only. She don't even look at the phone or whatever. I was like,
maybe she don't have a phone.
Yeah, because I don't have the courage to ask her, "Akka, you don't have a phone or what?" But based on what she told me, she already called the towing. She already sent the car to repair, but she don't have a transport to go back.
This was before she entered your car.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, well, this lady was so very quiet only, and then the baby also didn't move at all.
Isn't that already a sign?
The baby.
Wait, okay. When you say baby, like legit baby or toddler?
I think it's legit baby lah.
Legit baby lah. She didn't even like, the baby didn't even like flinch and be like,
I can't even see like the baby is like crying or like moving around.
No sound at all.
No sound, and the lady also was like, she was sitting in the same position, and she was just looking at the road only. She don't even turn left or right.
I'm getting goosebumps already.
I think I started to feel like what they call that.
Something not right, is it?
Yeah, something not right. After I reached, when I was reaching nearby Perai.
Okay,
So it's like almost like half an hour to my unloading place, and I was like, Like, I feel like something is wrong. These ladies were so quiet, and she's not even like asking what is the time, and she's not even looking at it. You know, we as normal people, if we are sitting here, we will like take our phone and look.
Yeah,
she
yes,
never
correct.
did that. She was like staring at the road only like that.
Do you even like try to initiate to talk to her?
No.
Why?
I just kept quietly. You know, I couldn't figure out how did I offered her to come into my lorry.
And you didn't even ask her anything throughout the journey.
Throughout the journey, she was kept quiet, and I also was kept quiet. I said, it's okay lah, maybe. But I wanted to ask her whether she wanted to have something to drink or eat, but I couldn't ask her.
You just felt like you wanted to ask her, but in the end you just couldn't ask her.
Yeah, I just kept quiet only.
Oh, okay.
And then so once I drop her, I feel like what they call that, the
aura?
No, not the aura. The Malays call it seram sejuk.
Oh yeah, like the chills lah.
The chills.
Okay.
I feel like this lady went on. Why I'm started shivering. Just feeling have a cold. And I didn't. When I looked through my side mirror, I saw the lady was still standing at the roadside.
Oh, so this after you unloaded
her? Yeah, after I dropped her.
You dropped her, unloaded, sorry. Drop her.
So and then, so once I finished my loading and everything, I came back. I saw that place was a graveyard. So you imagine. But in the night when I dropped her, I couldn't see any grave. I was like very dark. The place was very dark. Because you know this was a kampong road, you know. The place was very dark.
Wait, but how do you, okay, you say that you know the place where you're going. Did she like, you know exactly where the place is?
Yeah, because the place was like 500 or 1 kilometer from it's like from the exit only.
I mean, but she must have been like, you know, abang, you boleh turun sini, something like that.
No, she only told me the landmark, the place landmark only.
Then after that, you know where to go.
Yeah, because I'm very used to that place. Because that's the only road to go to my unloading place.
No, but how you know that's the exact place she want to go down?
There's a landmark there.
Oh, she told you a landmark.
Yeah.
And what do you see when you reach there? Like what kind of landmark is that?
There's a huge building, and that hotel is a kind of, I'm sorry to say this, it was a red light area before this.
Okay. But you said there's a hotel. So when you go back again the next day, is the hotel there?
No, actually the hotel was there. The place where she dropped was like few meters, I think like only 50 or something like that.
So you are telling me that the graveyard is few meters away from the hotel?
Yes.
Why would a person
But the hotel also
there?
is an abandoned hotel now.
Was it abandoned back then when you were there?
Yes.
It was really abandoned?
Yeah, it was really abandoned. I think it was...
It makes sense.
I couldn't recall back the hotel's name. But the next day when after I finished unload and I was like going back to Cal, I was like feeling something is not right, and then I was like, okay, I already figured the hotel, and then I was like wondering where the place where I drop off the lady. I was say, well, here got no house, the house here got only industry area, no house, hotel is here, and then I just like turn around and got graveyard. But I think the graveyard also is abandoned graveyard. I think people didn't come and maintain the graveyard because I see all the bushes were very tall.
Okay, but you say I know Baju Kurung technically looks similar, like you know, the style and stuff like that. But I feel like there's a difference in terms of material. Does the way the Baju Kurung she wears, does it seems very ancient or very modern?
Not so ancient, not so modern. It's like she was looking like a kampung girl. Based on my view lah, she was
hijab and
she had a face like a kampung girl. Even when she had a slang with me, I mean when she was talking to me, she had the northern slang.
Wow, you remember so clearly. How long ago was this?
Just 1 year.
Oh my god. Okay, it's very interesting because right, I just think that it's so unnatural. Okay, unnatural. I don't know if this is the right word, but it's so uncommon for a person when you are driving an unknown person in the car, and you don't even try to talk to her. Yeah. So that's why I'm thinking. This is what I have my own theory based on my experience listening to horror podcasts. you know, when a ghost, right, wants you to do something, she can control you through a frequency. Like you say you wanted to ask her, you wanted to talk to
But
her,
I couldn't ask
yeah, you couldn't ask her. So I feel like she is controlling your mind
Yeah,
subconsciously.
maybe I think so. Lah.
But literally, you did not say a word to her
Yeah,
in the car.
In the car.
Not at all.
Not at all. I only asked her, once I reached the hotel, I say, Kak, turun sini ke? And then she just like not her head only.
She didn't even say anything.
She not even speak a word.
What about the baby? She was holding the baby,
The baby didn't move at all.
but she was holding the baby.
Yeah, she was like putting the baby on her shoulder.
Do you stop anywhere when after you take her for a ride? Like, do you stop in between?
No, I didn't stop in it,
that's
and
all.
even for the washroom also. Because normally I won't leave my lorry alone.
When you were at the tempat rehat, like the R&R, do you see any other cars around you?
Yeah, there actually actually normally for arena the lorry and the car parking will be separated.
Yeah.
So when that lady approached me, I think there was like few truck parked nearby lah. But I don't know whether she got approached them or what.
But you say she looked completely normal, right?
Yeah, she looks very completely normal. Even if like let's say like even if you were driving, even if you had a chance to see her, maybe you could offer her ride also.
But her face not even pale.
Yeah, not even pale. She's perfectly very fine as a normal human. But the only thing I didn't realize is whether she had a feet or not.
You didn't.
I didn't realize because I cannot like put up my head and look down.
This guy is lying to me. Every time before I start my podcast, I will have a chat with my guests, and then I will ask them, what do you think about your stories and all. He told me, Alan, my story not very scary only lah. The first one already I got chills like
Actually,
crazy.
for me, it's not scary lah.
How?
I'm not very sure for the audience.
This is a strong man right here. Oh, no, okay. Then after that, you realize. Okay, this is my question. After you realize that you drop her at the graveyard, what do you do? Like you have.
I was like clueless, and then I was like wondering, way I got sent hantu balik kampung. That's my only thought.
You didn't feel like scared or something?
I couldn't say that I didn't get scared, but I like what they call that. I got like a freaky feel lah. I say way. In the midnight, I got sent the ghost hantu balik kampung, and
literally before we start the podcast, he told us, I'm scared of ghosts. But this doesn't look the reaction he's giving us doesn't seem like somebody that's very afraid of ghosts.
no, actually I'm afraid of ghosts.
But you're very kind.
But the thing is, I like I told you before, I haven't seen a ghost in front of my eyes.
How is that? You already seen one. You drove her back.
You know the ghosts, they have the like horrific shape.
Okay, yeah.
They have like the blood flowing in. I haven't saw that kind of. Maybe if I see that kind of ghost, maybe I might get more scared.
You know what, right? I feel like you are actually a very genuinely nice person, because sometimes people say that ghosts show you how they want them to show. How they show you how you want them to see them. How you want to see. You get what I mean.
Yeah,
so I feel like
those.
the first one is like he's just smiling to you, and the second one is this is the first time ever I heard somebody say that the ghost looks perfectly fine as a human. So I feel like the kakak knows that you have a genuine heart. So she's trying to seek help, but she don't want to scare you. So she appear herself as a very normal figure. So good thing right there. Keep going.
But consider ghost is still a ghost, bro.
But I feel like compare, like sounds like quite a
actually
lovely guy.
it's like based on my story, I have heard from some of the Grab drivers also, like they have this kind of experience also. I saw their feed in their social media. The ghost will offer them money, but it's like
It's not actual money after
actually
that.
in the morning the money will turn into leaves.
Oh, so it's
So
actually,
I haven't experienced that kind of thing lah.
but I mean technically you don't drive Grab, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like the mystic things are still happening around us. It's like what they call that? It's like you told me that the ghost will choose lah. Whoever want to kena mangsa.
Not mangsa lah. I feel like I say like they know you are a nice person. So
But
they
actually
choose you.
sometimes the ghosts are better than humans, you know.
Yeah, that's why. Humans will actually really harm you. Humans. Okay, so we have two very exciting horror stories already. So, is the third one going to be?
I'm not very sure. I'm not very sure about the, because this one is not. I didn't see the ghost or what. I was sending the coffin boxes. That time, before I started my own transport, I was running Lala Move. It's like I was taking order from Lala Move.
Wait, but Lala Move sending coffin?
No, I mean the vendor will put the order through Lala Move app, and we as a driver we will slide the order.
Yes.
So once I slide the order, and then I called the customer. He told me, here got like 7 coffin boxes. You have to send to Malacca.
Wait, but through Lala Move or?
Yeah, can. Not the dead body, only coffin.
Just a coffin. Okay.
Just the coffin, only not the dead body.
Then. So you must be driving. So even through Lala Move, your car is very big, right? Is it?
Yeah, mine is a 5-ton truck.
Truck also can you use Lala Move? Now only I know.
No, I think the truck already they started to
implement this.
I
recently,
think almost like 7 years already.
I didn't know.
Lala, they have a lot of vehicles: the motorbike, cars, 4x4, lorry.
Okay, interesting. Sorry, I cut you off. Continue your story.
Okay, so I already collected 7 coffin boxes from Lala Move. Sorry, from the coffin, from the casket. And then I was driving through Malacca. I think I already reached Nilai. I'm not very sure. I can't recall the place. I heard a strange sound from inside the box, but it's not too freaky lah. It's like I just hear like knocking only, and then I was worried like maybe my truck had a problem or what. So I just dropped forward and then I was checking around, and then I started to start again the lorry. I started to drive again, and then like after 10 or 15 minutes, I started to hear knocking again.
Okay, how loud is the knock? Is it like?
It's like like someone knocking the door. You know, like we had a loud bang or something like that. And then I just take it as a usual sound. Like maybe because we are driving in the highway, maybe we hear a lot of sounds and whatever. And then I didn't experience any weird things during the journey. Once I reached the unloading place, the coffin that I arranged nicely in a what they call it, in the horizontal.
Vertical way? Like that, is it?
Yeah, this one is horizontal, right?
Yeah.
So I arranged them in the horizontal, but those things were like stacked up.
Wait, so you mean it was 7 lay flat like that? Suddenly when you open the truck, one of it is...
Yeah, some of the coffins were stacked up. But not arranged properly, like it was like stacked up only. But I can't tell this as a spirit presence or what, because I was driving too fast. So I only can like consider maybe I was driving too fast. Maybe I like went through the bumper or the coffin.
No, but the thing is, okay.
But when we think as logically, the momentum of the lorry is not
enough,
too big to move the coffin like that.
Exactly. I mean, one coffin would be at least
I think
almost
like,
1 meter.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 meter high.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's possible that.
Yeah, and the thing is, like I already arranged them in a vertical way.
Yeah.
But like I think like 2 or 3 coffins only that is stacked up like that.
But did the cover open?
No, they already wrap it.
Oh, you all wrapped it already.
You want to see the video? I got the video. And not the coffin video lah. It's like when we are loading the coffin inside the lorry.
You're unloading the.
Yeah.
So you have a vision of how it is it?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we can put a short video here. Yeah, put here and show people. Okay, then what happened?
So that was but I couldn't figure out like whether that was a presence of spirit or whether it was my fault of driving too fast. And then after that, I didn't experience anything too worse till now lah.
No, so among the 3 stories, which one is the most recent and which is the oldest?
The postmortem.
That was the oldest.
Yeah, that was the oldest before I stepped into the transport industry.
So the most recent one is kakak?
No, the coffin box.
The coffin box. Oh.
The coffin box is, I think, after I dropped her. I think it was after 2 months, like 2 months after I dropped off the kakak.
So, but you're still making very frequent trips, right?
Yeah, but nowadays I don't stop at Arena. I won't look at anyone looking for tumpang or whatever. I just keep quiet. Even anyone knock my door also, I will just keep quiet.
Serious? So even after this, still got people knock on your door?
No. I mean, what I call that, even if I hear any sounds from outside, I won't dare to open the window. I just sit quiet inside the truck. If I started to hear any strange sound, I just start my truck and leave.
Okay, but then does it leave any like trauma in you?
So
honestly?
far, no.
Oh, then your mental is actually very,
No, it's
very
not
strong.
about mental, but what I can say is that thing didn't affect me so deep. It was like I dropped her, and the next day I found out the place was graveyard, and then I don't know where she went. Maybe it could be a human also. I can't assume that was a ghost. But
I mean, who would? Okay, maybe got people who likes to go to the grave at night. I don't know, but yeah, very good.
But
very good thinking.
when I look back the time and the place where I dropped her, it's like I can't assume whether she is a human or she's a ghost.
Okay, actually, what time did you drop her at the place? Actually,
I think it was like 4 in the morning.
Okay,
Because my unloading was at the 7 o'clock in the morning.
okay, if you say that lady is Chinese, okay, probably I can still forcefully to make myself believe she is a human, because Chinese people, when they go to pray to their ancestors or their beloved ones, they will go very early, because for Chinese, a bit leceh lah, need to burn a lot of things, like for the rituals and all. So we always go very early to avoid the sun. So some people go at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. But I never heard of 4 a.m. yet. But maybe, I don't know how.
No, that's why I cannot assume her as a ghost or human, because I didn't see her feet. I didn't have the chance to see whether she got the feet or not.
Okay, we just take it that she got a free ride from Abang Nash, a very kind gentleman here.
But after that, I won't offer any free ride.
It's okay lah.
Okay.
Sometimes it's okay to be a little bit selfish, especially when you're alone and at night.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. Anyways, I would love to hear more from you, but sadly our time is up already. So in the future, I don't know if I should say this, but if you do have any more experience in the future,
Sure. I will call you studio straight away.
you come back and tell us your stories.
Sure.
And also, if you do have any friends who are working in the e-healing industry, if they have any experiences, you can also let me know so I can invite them up.
Sure. I will look up for them and I'll get a nice story for you. Even if you've got a nice story, I will just straight away call you. Hey brother, I got a horror story for you.
Thank you. And also, if you guys have any friends or family or people around you who works in certain industries and would like to come up to tell their own horror experiences, if any, please let us know. Go to our IG, jamjien and eerified IG to let us know. And I guess that's all for today. And if you like this, subscribe and comment, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much, Nash, for today.
Alright.
See you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.